Question and answer with Julian.
What's up, world? It's your boy Julian. Thank you guys for tuning in. I told you guys I'm gonna drop more content. I've been working really hard, been really busy, but today I just wanted to do some questions for you guys, answer some questions you guys had for me. So I went through the comments and I picked out some of the top questions that you guys had for me. So I made a little list. Now I got a good solid 10 questions that you guys had, and I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna make sure I answer them in detail for you. So first question people ask me is, where am I located? I'm located in Pittsburgh. If you know about Pittsburgh, I'm located on East Carson Street. That's the south side of Pittsburgh. I've been here for about 2 years now. And when I came in, we completely renovated the space. We did everything in here. Did the floors, did the walls, patched the ceilings up, you name it. We did it all. But this has been my home for 2 years, and I look to be here for the next coming years. I'll say probably maybe 5 more years, and who knows what's next. But I love what I do, and I don't plan on going anywhere anytime soon. Another common question people ask me is, how did I find my space? So, and my space I think is unique, and I really like that about my space. We're in the second floor unit above a storefront. I was kind of skeptical about that. At first, I really wanted a storefront, but I do hair tattoos and I do a lot of haircuts with exclusive clients. So I thought a second floor unit would be a little bit more exclusive. You get a more exclusive feel, more private. So I actually stumbled upon my place months before I even thought about applying for it. I saw it a million times, and I was just kept hunting around, and I'm like, I got the inspiration one day. I'm like, I think this is the space. So once I figured out what type of renovations we could do in here, I really got the vision. So if you guys are like on the border or on the fence about like a second floor unit, don't be. I'm telling you, it makes you more exclusive. My clients love that. Like, they love that, it's in the cut. You don't really know it's there, but you don't know it's there. It's really private, but it's really nice in here. So as long as you do it up really nice on the inside, I think you'll be successful. But to answer the question more specifically, I found it on Craigslist. So there you go. Craigslist has plenty of places, but that was about 2 years ago. So maybe the real estate market has changed, but check Craigslist.
How large is your space?
So the size of my space, so we have multiple studios in here. In total, the whole space is 1,150 square feet. But the room we're currently in is 156 square feet. And the room that I do my hair tattoos in is 224 square feet. Now we have about 7 different rooms in here, all of which, pretty nice size. But this room, if you watch my other videos, I'll give you guys a tour around this room, but it's pretty spacious. I have another barber studio right next to this room that I rent out. It's currently empty. I just had to let go of the person that was in there. That's a whole nother story, but you guys stay tuned. But I have my hair studio, which is at the end of the hallway. We have a waiting room, and basically this whole floor is mine. So I have 1,150 square feet, all mine. I have my own parking spot in the back. I love it. It's really a dream to be here. I love it.
Question number 4 is, how much did you spend on your space?
Ooh, that's a great question. I probably spent, just guesstimating, I would say I spent total maybe close to $35,000. So when I came in here, we pretty much did a full renovation. We installed laminate flooring. We painted all the walls. Some of the ceilings needed patching. We removed the drop ceilings. Obviously adding the furniture. I literally have not, aside from doing the actual construction, I pretty much did it all by myself. So I didn't have any help. My wife helped me a little bit financially, but I had my guy Cody do most of the construction work, but majority of the money I came from just saving, working really hard. I pretty much dumped all of my savings into this business. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was terrified. When I was in the middle of construction, I was, shitting bricks. I was terrified to invest all of my savings into this, but to see it blossoming and working out, it's just, I can't explain the feeling. It's amazing to see the reward come in that little 30,000. Don't be scared of that. You'll make that back 10, 20 fold. I know I have. And if you guys are scared to invest in yourself, don't. Because anytime you invest in yourself, you always win. Don't be scared to invest in yourself. I'm living proof right here.
Question number 5. Julian, what are some steps that someone could take to become a SMP artist?
Well, as I mentioned previously, I've been doing SMP for about 2 years now. The way I got my SMP certification is, I'm based out of Pittsburgh, but I traveled all the way to New Jersey, and I studied under someone for 3 days. I was there all day, about 7 hours a day. And I studied him and everything that he did, every little thing he did. I took videos, a lot of notes. He gave me study material to take home, tips and tricks to practice on my way home. But the only difference is in Pennsylvania, you do not need a license to be a tattoo artist. Unlike other states, I believe there's only a couple states. I think Maryland is another one where you don't need a tattoo license to become an artist. So fortunately for me, I was able to skip some steps, but that doesn't mean that you can just go ahead and start. You still need to have the integrity to be able to practice and do good work. You don't want to just go out here and just start just because you have your certificate. You really need to practice. And that was my biggest thing with this. Just because I have my certificate doesn't mean that I was just out here ready to make money. For a long time that I didn't want to try to make any money off of the procedures I was doing. I was doing so many for free because I just wanted to get better and just understand. And I've been told you guys I'm doing this for 2 years. I did one yesterday, and I'm still learning different things every time that I do it. And that's the beauty of this industry. Even with the hair industry, you learn something new every day, and I love that. So if you guys are looking to become SMP certified, make sure you find someone who's seasoned in the game. Make sure that their work is clean. Make sure that they have an extensive portfolio. I got lucky. I was taught by someone who really knew what they were doing. But a lot of the things that I know, I learned on my own as well. So just because you went to someone, don't ever stop learning. You might even have to go to a couple people to learn, go to 2 to 3 different classes. Then again, don't be afraid to spend the money on yourself. I spent $5,000 on my class. Again, I was scared to spend the money, but it worked out, I promise you. You can make that back with SMP doing 2 to 3 people. But don't make this industry about money. Make it about you wanting to be good, making sure, because it's similar to hair transplants. Would you want the doctor to want to just do your hair transplant just based off of money? No. You would want someone who would want to do it because they want to be good. And that's what drives me, because I want to be good. I want to be the best. So if you want to learn SMP, if you want to come take some classes, I mean, hey, you could come learn from me, but I'm not going to push that on you guys. You guys do your own research. You find an artist that may be around you or someone that you feel makes you comfortable, and go with them.
Question number 6. How do you find clients for SMP hair tattoos?
Putting out good work, having high quality portfolio. Like I said, you might have to do a lot of them for free because this stuff is expensive. How are you going to tell someone that the procedure is $2,000 and you've only done 1 or 2 people? It just doesn't work that way. So what I would suggest is do a whole bunch of them for free. And then that way you're learning, there's no pressure. Obviously you need to figure out other ways to make money, but I would just say do a lot of them for free. And then it gets to a point where, you've done so many people and you've built up your reputation that, the money will come. So don't focus on the money, just focus on getting good. Just focus on getting your portfolio up, and then the money will come. So when people are worried about how to find clients, just worried about building a portfolio. But more specifically, I don't think ads on Instagram do well with SMP, but I think it's more so maybe just a reminder to show people that you do it. But for me, I would say you probably want to hire a marketing company to focus on having a website and generating leads that way. I'm actually in the middle of that process, and I'll make another video about that. But I would say once you're well established, I think you want to focus on hiring a marketing company. Now that stuff again is not cheap, but do not skimp on it, because I promise you it's well worth it in the long run.
Question 7. What is the maintenance and things to avoid when getting a SMP hair tattoo?
Okay, so the maintenance is pretty low, but for the first week, I always suggest clients to avoid going to the gym, sweating heavily, pretty much anything that's going to drench your scalp with any type of excess moisture. That's what you want to avoid, because you have to remember it's essentially a tattoo that we're doing on your head, so you're going to have micro incisions on your scalp. So if you have pretty much a micro incision on your scalp and there's ink in here, if we're putting water or sweat into that hole on top of the ink is going to spread, and it's eventually going to look pretty bad. That's what we don't want. We want it to look good long-term wise. So if you can, I would just say avoid the gym, avoid heavy sweating, avoid swimming, getting it soaking wet in the shower. If you want to put anything on it, I'll just say the less is better. A light ointment that doesn't have any fragrance or anything on it. It's the same with tattoos, pretty much. Less is more. You take care of it, the longer it'll last. If you're out in the sun, put sunscreen on it, because the sun is probably going to be the next biggest factor as far as your SMP lasting long. So if you're out in the sun, put sunscreen on it. Otherwise, it'll fade away more quickly than, versus if you didn't. But if you like that more faded look, I guess, go for it. But again, you spend a lot of money for it. So I would just say protect your investment.
Question 8. So, Julian, the people are dying to know, where do you get your floor mats?
Oh, that's a common question too. It surprised me how many people ask me where I got the floor mats. So I got the floor mats from Lowe's. Just go to the aisle where they have all their rugs and stuff like that. They have these floor mats. I have one in here, my barber studio, as well as in my tattoo studio. I mostly got them just to protect the flooring, because again, I spend a lot of money on the floors, if you know anything about laminate flooring. But it's not necessarily for comfort, but they do their job. They don't, my feet aren't killing me by the end of the day. But I got them from Lowe's. I don't remember the exact dimensions, but I remember it being about $30, $35 roughly. Yeah, go to Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever you have in your area. Just go to the aisle where they have rugs.
Question 9. Julian, you're sitting in the chair. It's a very nice chair. Where did you get it from?
Man, I actually have an interesting story for this. So I got my chair from Wayfair. Check out Wayfair. They have barber chairs for really cheap. I'm talking about, I got this chair, looks really nice, super high quality. I've had it for almost 2 years. I got it for $200 and something. Unbelievable. It was on sale. And I said I have a funny story. So Wayfair, they deliver things strange. So they delivered the chair into 2 packages. So the first package of the chair came, so the first half of the chair came, and I opened the box and I'm putting the chair together. Then I got really far into putting the chair together, and I'm realizing there's still like a whole bunch of parts missing. And so I called Wayfair and I'm like, there's parts of the chair missing, and then they tell me that it's coming in 2 packages. And needless to say, the package did eventually come, but the lady was nice enough. She gave me a full refund for the chair. So I got this chair for free. So I paid $200 something on sale, but essentially I got it for free.
Question 10. This is our final question of the Q&A, and everyone would like to know, where do you get your ring lights?
Oh, that's another common question. So the ring lights themselves, I got them from Best Buy. Best Buy, they have their 19-inch ring lights, LED lights, so it doesn't have all that heat on you during the day. Best Buy, they had them for, I want to say, $100. I have 2, 4, 6. I have 6 of them. 2 in here in my barber studio, 2 in the SMP studio, and then 2 in the other barber studio that I rent out. I got them all from Best Buy, but the wall mounts that I got for the ring lights, I got those off of Amazon. I believe those are about $65–$70 each. I'll put the link in the description of the video for all of these things that you guys are asking me about, but Amazon for the ring light mounts to the wall. And I love them because you could move them around and bring them down and all that stuff, so you could adjust them as you need them. I use zip ties to kind of clip the wires to it so it's not just hanging and dangling all over the place. But I'll make another video for stuff like that. But yeah, Best Buy and Amazon, check them out.
Thank you so much for answering these burning questions for everyone, Julian.
Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to help the channel grow. Book with Julian the Barber at booksy.com/Julian the Barber 412, or for scalp micropigmentation services, contact Axiome Scalp Ink at axiomescalpink.com. Serious inquires only. Until next time.